So this is my review of the Everki Atlas bag. I bought it a few weeks ago, maybe 5 or 6 weeks ago. I've used it on at least 4, maybe 5 trips. I can't remember now. But I used it for some personal trips and business trips, trips that I've filled this thing to its capacity. We're right below it. And right now what is in here is over 21 pounds of items. I have carried this bag filled like this through airports, walking along different places, from connecting flights to the rental car, and it is easy to fill it up, which is a good thing. And the downside of it is you could actually get a lot of stuff in here, which could make it kind of heavy. So you have to just kind of watch on that. But it was 21 pounds. As it is, it fits in the overhead without any issues on regional jets, on standard jets, back of your rental car. It is easy. You can pick it up and move it around, but it can get heavy. So I'm going to take you through the bag from this side through here, give you a couple things that I don't like about it, and a few things that, and many things that I actually really do like about it. So I'm going to give you the 2 things that I don't like right off the front of the bag. Okay, so this pouch, where I have some microfiber cloths. I always carry some cloths with me. Keep your smartphones, laptops clean. Maybe you could put in there some regular cloths, so you could, if you eat some oranges or whatever, you can clean your hands up. This here, it's easily accessible, and because of that, it's good and it's bad. The bad part about it, I would not put anything in here of value. I would not put my boarding pass, any of that kind of thing, passport. I have it in microfiber, some antiseptic, things like that, and a few other items I keep in there. So the good part is you can quickly access it. You put it in the overhead, maybe want to grab something out of it, again, that can't be stolen or you're not worried about, you can do that. Okay, on this here, I have a carabiner that has a water bottle holder. I got this from REI. So often, you check in, you're in rental car places. Sometimes they'll give you a bottle of water. It's as easy as to flip it on here. Hotels, they give it to you. I always carry water. If these aren't full, I'll take that water bottle they give me and dump it into here, because I'd rather keep these full. Okay, so that's that piece. So I'm going to give you these, and then we'll go back out here. Okay, so this side here, obviously I have water flask in there, hydro flask. I really like those. If you could see, it has a mesh pouch in here, and you can put a variety of stuff. I put another lens cleaning cloth, and maybe you could put a mouse in there if you don't want to put a water bottle. You can put a variety of things. I've put cables in there, I put flashlights in there as I'm walking along. So it does work. Okay, on this side is what I would call a more traditional water bottle holder. It has this, and this is to hold this in, the water bottle holder in. Okay, so we have that piece. So we'll put it up here so it's out of the way. All right, and then you also have the mesh in there, so if you want to put that, or if you don't want to use that, or if you want to tuck that away. Okay, so those work without issues. All right, so on the very front of this is quickly accessible. Another item that I don't like is the only set of zippers that seems to be made for a lock is the one up here for the laptop. Although I've squeezed these in, I had to make the hole a little bit slightly larger for the locks. I understand that locks are basically to slow somebody down, but for me, it's not as much taking something out rather than putting something in. But obviously you don't want somebody to take something out of your bag if you're traveling. You're walking along, and you're walking in a crowded area, people could pull these open and get stuff out. So again, that's why I like the locks. It's going to slow down many thieves. Okay, so in this front piece, it's like this piece I love. On all the inside parts, it's a bright color. I wish all manufacturers did that rather than having the black in there. Makes it easier finding stuff. So this is where I put mainly the cables I need to quickly get to for the laptop. That's this one, and then I also have in here is a little extension bank. Basically has 3 3 outlets in for USB 2.4. Okay, so this is nice. It's a right angle, so if you go into a hotel or wherever, it's going to drop straight down. It is compact and it works well, because many hotels still don't have the extra plugs for charging your devices. Okay, so I like that. It works out well. The other thing that you can put in the front there is a portable hard drive. When I'm traveling through airports or whatever, I do not leave it in this pouch. If I'm going to meetings or whatever, I'll take it and put it in here. I will put this in one of the inner ones, because again, this is one of the outer pouches, easily accessible if somebody's trying to grab it off the back of your back. Okay, so going from here in, obviously we showed you this one before. The next one is what I call the office one. This is I have a notebook in here. You can put pens, your mouse, different pens. I have my Rocketbook. I have a video on how to use that, and a few other things. You can have energy bars. It's very deep. It literally goes all the way down, so you can fill this up. The other thing I like about this Everki bag is, as you take items out, it collapses. So if you don't fill it all the way, it's not this big bulky like you've seen some of them that just doesn't collapse. The other thing is, as you saw when we started this, it stands up on its own. Now obviously I do understand that I have a laptop in here, but it seems to stand up on its own for the most part. Okay, so with that, go to the next pouch. And this one has mesh in it. If you can see, they all seem to have some sort of mesh or other dividers as you go through each section. This is a rain cover for another bag I always carry with me, arnica. Other items you can put in there that's easy, quickly accessible. And then there's a divider. And in this back section, I have those containers, those collapsible containers. So this one here, I carry different items, some hand washing items and things like that. Put that. I also have this one here. It has cables for various things. So depending on what I'm carrying, it could be the chargers for my cameras. It could be obviously, definitely what's in here is a cable for my Surface Pro, which I'll show you, and a variety of other items. But I like the containerized approach. And then in this one, I also have a flashlight I mentioned earlier, and a variety of other items, maybe supplements. I like to carry spices. I like cayenne and things like that, and it's hard to sometimes find it. So I carry a variety of items in here. So that's in there too. And some other items often that I'll get, like when you check into hotels, and usually you can get some fruit and things like that. I will put those in here if I'm going out, right back out to go to a meeting or something. So it's easy to carry. You can actually throw a small lunch in here. It works out real well. So the next pouch, which I think is an excellent feature of this, so right behind the main handle is a very small one. It's well padded. In here I have a charger, one of those little portable battery chargers, portable smartphone chargers and things, but it's well padded. This is very soft. The brochure states that this is for your smartphone or other small device. I only put my smartphone in here when I am going through TSA. You need to put it so you can get in and get it out, or sometimes I'll drop it all the way in. But for the most part, I use this for cables. So you put the various cables. So I have a bright colored cable for my Samsung and the fast charger. I'll put it in there. So say for example, you have maybe 20-30 minutes between flights, and you find a place you want to sit and you want to charge your phone up or a device, plug it in, and as soon as you hear that they're going to start to board, then you can throw it right back in here really quick. So that's what I put in this pouch here. You can put a variety of other things too. Things that you need, maybe put a pen or paper or something like that. But I think this is a great feature. It's not too deep, and so you can quickly get items out of it. Okay, so this last section is the only one that has the true holes in it for locks. It's the one that has your laptop and things in it, and I will show you how this works. So on this side, this is in their brochure. They state that you could run this right through as it is. Lately, it seems that even if you have TSA pre-approved, you've got to take your items out so that it scans through. But anyhow, it is what it is. So On this side, it comes with a free mouse pad. I have my Surface Pro. Fits in there really nice, well padded. And on this side is an adjustable laptop container. Okay, now I really like this. Now, this laptop is large. It is 10 this way, 15 this way, and 18 in here. So the 18 is almost at the maximum from end to end without getting to the edge of the bag to where you could ruin the bag or damage the laptop. But there's plenty of room this way if you're maybe have a little bit deeper laptop. Not much on the width part of it though. But it fits without issues. What I like is because this is adjustable, if you have a smaller one, you could tighten it down. The other thing what is nice about it is if you're not traveling with a laptop and maybe just a tablet or whatever, you could put some clothes in here. I've done a couple of just overnight items, and I wasn't taking a carry-on or anything. I rarely carry on my clothes. I just check those. And if I'm not taking any of that, you could just throw them in here. I mean, you could fill this up with a variety of things, maybe notebooks, if you're going to meetings or whatever. But this is nice. So it's well padded. It's bright. You can see in what you have. Both sides are really soft. This is very, very soft. The back side of it, now when there's nothing in it, obviously it's just going to fluff around. There's nothing that's going to hold it up. I mean, it sort of stands up. It actually does. Okay, so the back side of this are the straps. This strap here is adjustable depending on your height. This is a piece that goes across the front when you're strapping when you're walking. I have my name tag identifier on here. You could grab this and hang this. I'd kind of watch if you have any kind of weight in here. As I stated earlier, there was 21 pounds of items that were in this bag. This has a breathable section and it's padded when it goes against your back, and you could slide this right over a handle on a roller bag. I've seen people use similar types of bags to where they get those little carts, you get them from Walmart, Costco and things, you put them on there, make this into a roller bag. This is rough on the bottom, but it's no different than the other. I would have wished. I would have hoped that they would have made this a little bit different on the bottom. It seems to be waterproof. I've accidentally put it on, down on water, but I'm not sure. So this would be a downside. The other bag that I mentioned I had for years, the bottom piece of it was definitely water resistant, and you could put it down in water, and it's not going to soak up water through it. So it appears that it is, but I haven't tested it into that much detail. But overall, I really recommend the bag. It has served me well in the short term. I anticipate it'll serve well in the long term. It cleans up easy. If you get something on here, you can just wipe it up. It really does clean up without any kind of problems. Again, there are many pouches in here, and you can see as you take everything out, it collapses down, and it expands to what you have. This, I think, is another tremendous feature of the bag, is that if you decide to go a little bit smaller than what you are carrying on a given day, you could reduce what you have, and the bag isn't going to be overly large. So I like it. It's the Everki Atlas. There will be links below for some of these items that I've shown throughout here. And I hope this review helps. Check back for more tips and tricks and reviews. So I appreciate you watching. Thank you.